Hand of Fate mixes together a trading card game, role-playing and real-time combat into a truly unique experience. This is a game of danger, and your opponent, the Hand of Fate Master sat opposite, knows this all too well. He is yet to find a worthy opponent to finally overcome his powerful cards. The majority of your time will be spent moving across each card individually. You have a food resource which expends 1 piece of food for every card you travel across. You upturn the card, and that can be any number of encounters. It could be a straight ambush from enemies, it could be a helpful priest just wanting to heal a traveller travelling along the road, just out of the goodness of his heart. Or it could be an item store where you can pick up new equipment, new items, anything to help you along your way. Now when you do come across enemies, the game then reverts to a real-time combat system. You have your equipment equipped. You start with just a sword. As you go along you can find other pieces of equipment. The combat system is very much like the Batman Arkham games, whereas you have one button to do your normal attacks, but then as you can see on screen there, when there's a green icon above an enemy, if you press the counter button quick enough you can counter his attack and lay waste him with some heavy hits. Also, a lot of weapons have a special attack as well. You would press the L1 button on the PS4, which I'm playing on, and that would unleash some kind of special attack. For instance, if you've got an axe with a ground pound ability, it'll slam on the ground, it'll be an area of effect, and then enemies will fall on their feet. Once you successfully complete an encounter, you will be rewarded with gain cards. These are drawn from the gain deck, and these can be anything from healing your health, replenishing your food stores, earning gold, or even earning some better equipment. Eventually, on each board layout you will come across an exit card. This will allow you to progress onto the next leg of your adventure. New cards are drawn with new encounters to overcome. The further you progress, the tougher the challenges do become. Eventually you will come across the deck boss, and this is how you complete this adventure. Once you defeat him, you are rewarded with more powerful cards to throw into your next pool of cards on your next adventure. It sounds confusing, but if you do end up playing it, you will get the gist of what I'm trying to explain. Now, Hand of Fate does have a lot more to offer than I've explained in this short video. There are cards, gifts from God kind of cards, which grant your character permanent boosts as you're adventuring. There are dungeon cards, which are similar to the real-time combat. You don't fight any monsters, but you do traverse through dungeons full of traps, spike traps, swinging scythes, you know, things like that. And if you do make it to the end without actually dying, you are rewarded with a treasure chest, which gives you better equipment, so on and so forth. If you're a fan of trading card games, role-playing and narration-based storytelling, then Hand of Fate is definitely a game I would recommend. It's got very few minor points. Like I say there, the randomness can sometimes be very unforgiving, and what I mean by that is when you start a game with only a sword or an axe and no other equipment, if you're unlucky enough to have a very powerful set of enemies from the get-go, you can be destroyed very instantly, resulting in you having to restart the board. But other than that, it is a fantastic game. So thanks for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please leave a like on the video if you did. If you loved it, maybe subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more videos.